We're off to the field. Dad's taking off with the 9770. Once we get to the field, Dad's gonna back in with the combine, and then I'm gonna come by with the header. He's gonna hook up, and we're gonna start combining. So we noticed we had quite a bit of hydraulic fluid coming out. So I'm gonna look in the sight glass to make sure we didn't lose too much. So now I'm gonna park the header. Looks like we're having some issues. Oh, we already plugged the jeepers. It seems like the header isn't up to speed and we're plugging it, but I'm sure my dad will figure it out. But we're gonna park the pickup in the field, unhook, and then start grabbing our semis. So what was happening with that corn header, number one, we did have the speed slowed down a little too much, and so corn was coming into the header too fast and it plugged it up. But also, when I was talking about that hydraulic drip, it was dripping right on the belt that drives the corn header. And so it started slipping because it was all lubed up. And so it was, yeah, it was a mix of the header not running fast enough, and also it was slipping because of that hydraulic fluid. Well, we got the truck situated. Dad's been dumping in the grain cart. We parked the grain cart here, and you could see as it was sitting there and filled up, it started sinking in. And so it's pretty muddy in here. Gonna make sure this tractor's in four-wheel drive. Right now I got enough corn in there to fill the front of this semi. We're gonna be parking on the road, I think, because as you can tell, it's muddy. Probably gonna try to keep the grain cart from being too full today because it's so muddy. Quite a few wet spots in this field, and it makes it hard for us to have long runs, you know, long passes where we can keep going without turning. Plus, because of the wet spots, we're just worried we're gonna all of a sudden get buried. And so it's looking like we're not gonna be catching on the fly today. I'm just gonna be parked at the end, and Dad is gonna dump into me, and then I'm gonna go drive over to the semi and dump into the semi. We got enough to fill that truck now, but Jeff is probably just getting unloaded at the elevator. So maybe I should take the truck. Have a little more faith in the flotation than I do.
Well, it's kind of like anything else. After a while, you start kind of getting used to it. It's not a good thing, but you just, well, I think this will work. So you go, and then it works, and then you go in a little deeper stuff, a little more water, and after a while, you're just like numb to it. It seems like until you get stuck.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So does driving across those water spots kind of make you pucker a little?
Yeah. I thought we were gonna be stuck on that last one, to be honest. We were slowing down. I didn't know if it was you pulling back or.
No, I wasn't pulling back.
No. So from that, you can tell it's really muddy out here. And Jeff just pulled the semi in over there. We thought that hill would be all right, but he's actually stuck and he's empty. So he took out with the truck to go dump at home. And we're gonna try to get this out. I don't know if we have a chain. There's not one in here. If there's not one in that black pickup, then I'm gonna have to run home and get a chain maybe. swingway has power driving. Like, we have a remote that can swing it in and out, but it's not working, so it's really heavy, so it's really hard to be able to swing that out by yourself without the electric drive going. So semi here's full, and the I got 18,000 pounds in here, so the grain cart's half full. So basically the only option is that I take this semi and drive it back to the farm. It's a stick shift, and I'm a farm boy, I should know how to drive it. I moved it forward and backwards, just dumping it, and so that's about it. That's the extent of my stick shift driving experience. So I'm going to attempt driving it, take it home, try to figure out why the auger isn't working. Got her in third. We're going. We're grinding them, but we're going. All right, so we got that situation sorted out. Got some lunch. I'm sure Dad's probably waiting on us. It took me a little extra time driving that thing, and oh my gosh. It's a good thing I can edit videos, because that was a joke. I can't drive stick. But the good news is I'm in the automatic now. You don't gotta be very talented to drive. So here we go. Yeah, do the work for me. That's how I like it. Maybe someday I'll be able to be taught how to drive stick instead of literally just hopping up in there, grinding gears, and oh my gosh. Honestly, I got into 5th gear once, and I was going about 10 miles an hour, and I was thinking, I'll just stay here. But then I tried to go into 7, tried to, set that 7 gear, she'll bite you a little bit. Finally getting to these nice long passes. They go basically the length of the field. I'm sure there's a couple spots that we might have to go around just because it's been so wet, but I'm going to catch Dad at the end, and then once I get that dumped, hopefully I'll put the drone up in the air and get some nice drone video. About 3 passes left in the field. We'll probably move to the next field. I don't know if we'll do much of it, but there is a decent amount of daylight left, so I wouldn't doubt that we keep going a little bit. field's done. We're moving to the next one, which is about 3 miles down the road. And we'll probably take a little bit of corn out of that one. I don't know. You can see this front half's already done, but back there we didn't get that done. When we were putting up wet corn last week is when we started this field, and then we had enough corn, and so then we pulled out of this field. This right here is our main issue right now. This is where Dad crossed with the combine. You know, it's one thing if I get over there, but it's another thing when I'm loaded coming back. All right, we got 17,000 on. You know, crossing the water actually wasn't that bad, but it might be a different story. So hold on tight. Tires were spinning a little, but we got through her. We probably have enough light to finish up that semi sitting up on the road. And so we'll be done here pretty shortly. We got a 50-acre field and I think an 80 after this. Or maybe it's a 60. Yeah, I think we have a 50 and a 60-acre field after this. And then we got 50 acres of beans left, so we're almost done. But I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you want to see more daily updates, I got an Instagram account, and so the link is in the description below if you want to follow that. Thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later.